America suffered yet another weekend of mass shootings. Obviously, the big one in Buffalo that killed 10 people with a 180-page manifesto left by the shooter, specifically and multiple times mentioning white replacement theory. The other mass shootings, you had one in California at a church, you had one over in Milwaukee. But it's the Buffalo one, obviously, that has gained the most attention. Most people died in that, or it had more people die in that one, excuse me. But it's the manifesto left by this shooter. This was clearly a racially motivated shooting. The man drove 3.5 hours to go to a Buffalo, New York grocery store where he murdered 10 people, almost all of them African American. A lot of them actually elderly as well. And that manifesto, where he repeatedly talks about this white replacement theory, there were actually portions of it that people have pointed out are almost, not quite, but almost word for word what Tucker Carlson has said over the years in books and on his program. In my opinion, based on what we know from this manifesto and based on what we've seen from Tucker Carlson has blood on his hands. Oh, there's plenty of people on the right that have blood on their hands this morning. But I don't think anybody has more than Tucker Carlson. The language the shooter used almost mirrors the language used by Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson may not have fired the shots. He may not have told the man to go and do this. But the words that man speaks every night on his program to the largest cable news audience in the United States, that helped push this man over the edge. It's helped push so many others over the edge. And again, it's not just Tucker. Elise Stefanik, there's already threads on social media about all of the time she has parroted this white replacement theory talking point. Other lawmakers have as well. Other members of right-wing media, Charlie Kirk, sent a tweet out not long ago saying that there's definitely a war on white people here in the United States. And all of these talking points radicalize people to do what this shooter did in Buffalo this past weekend. All of it, every bit of it. Their hands are not clean in this matter, and this is not something we can just shrug our shoulders and say, oh, well, what can you do, right? They have freedom of speech. They're allowed to say these things. Hell yeah, they are. But laws need to be changed. Not saying we need to silence them, but I am saying that the family should be able to hold these people accountable. We should be able to sue these people. And under current U.S. law, obviously we cannot do that. And that's why I say the laws need to be changed. It's not until these people suffer significant financial losses that we might be able to get them to wake up to understand that their words have consequences. You know, the pro-life party, the so-called pro-life party, has been awfully silent about what took place in Buffalo. A couple of them have obviously done their thoughts and prayers. Oh, it's tragic. Oh, it's terrible. But they have completely ignored the 180-page manifesto from this racist individual. And of course, new reports continue to come out saying that had he not been caught, he had planned on continuing his rampage. But it all comes back to those words that these individuals use. Those words are radicalizing words. Those theories that they're putting forth, which of course have no basis in reality, that sets these little fragile white men off. And they go and commit these horrific acts. That's what happened this past weekend. And until we can hold the individuals accountable for their words, until we can make them pay, literally pay, for the damage that their words cause, I'm afraid we will continue to see more of this across the United States.